Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment of our show brought to you by Stern Agee right here in Knoxville. For those of you out there with small children, planning a family, have you checked out the price of college these days? Because give it 16, 17 years, and it's going to be probably a lot worse. Right now, the average cost of tuition and fees for the 2013-14 school year, that was $30,000 at private schools, nearly $9,000 for public schools. That's in-state tuition, not out-of-state tuition. Now is the time to begin saving. Now is the time to call Stern Agee. Their representatives located right here in Knoxville are from Knoxville. They can meet with you one-on-one, give you personalized advice on how to prepare for college for your children or for the children that you are planning to have. Stern Agee. All right, back with, down there, Will Overstreet, Shazan Bradley, Jimmy Himes, David Leggett. Gentlemen, keys to victory. Everybody gets about a minute here. Why don't we start down there? Will, what's your key?
First half turnovers and turnovers in general, but really looking at that first half, because you saw most of those games had a lot of momentum get built up in that first half, and you want a young team to have confidence going into the halftime locker room. I think the other big thing we're going to have to look at is being able to stop a running quarterback. This would be a great challenge and a great learning game early on for this team. And then I think just in general, you're going to see, can this offensive line protect long enough to let the quarterback and the wide receivers being the strength of your team, have the ability to make some plays and see what you have looking forward this season.
Shazan, key to victory.
No mental mistakes, stay in your lane, step field, handle your responsibility, and count on your buddy.
That's one thing they're going to have to do because they've never been to battle before, a lot of these guys. So you got to count on the guy in the trench next to you. Jimmy, keys to victory for Tennessee.
Will didn't leave much. I think protecting Justin Worley is going to be a big key. I think if you do protect him, then he has time to throw it, then I think he's going to be effective because I really like these receivers that he has, so that's going to be one of them. I'm going to go special teams as well. I think this is a game that could be dictated by what happens in special teams. And you come in with the Utah State, they allowed 13 yards all year in punt returns. 13 all year.
Amazing.
And their kickoff return coverage is pretty good too. So I think special teams could play a big part in this. And I do like Tennessee's return game with Cameron Sutton, Devin Young, and Evan Berry.
David, keys.
I like the line play on both sides. I think that's going to be really important. Protecting Justin Worley, making sure he has time to throw the football, being able to have a run game. You get out there and you're able to control the ball. You keep Chucky Keaton off the field. I mean, if he's going to have that running ability to get out there and hurt you, that's important. Defensive line, talking about turnovers and how are they going to do? Getting after the quarterback, getting a hit on him when he's dropping back, getting a ball to pop out. So I think right there, both sides of the line are really important.
I'll go with the offensive line, obviously protecting Worley, giving them a chance to get the ball in the hands of the playmakers, but also he's going to have to be consistent. That's one thing that we didn't see out of him last year. You'd see two good passes in a row, and then one would sail. You got to have a more consistent performance out of Justin Worley today if he's given time to complete passes. When we come back on the Sports Source, the Cavaleris line, not only will Chuck set it, we will bet against it. Come on back on the Sports Source.
Decks, dens, homes. Turn to Benedict Construction.